Hi there, interghost here, and today I'm doing Life in Bits, and the first game I'm doing on the ZX Spectrum is Computer Scrabble. So yeah, Computer Scrabble was probably one of the first games I've ever played on the Spectrum. I've been trying to think about which games I played first, try to get them in some sort of order, and this one springs to mind. I think maybe because of the really early type box that it came in. Now these were sort of like bigger than a normal cassette box. As you can see, the cassette inside is sort of like a double size box. I think that this game came with the Spectrum, but this is one of these really early Spectrum games. So I would have probably been about 5, maybe 6 years old when I first played this game. Maybe a little bit older, but I definitely had this from the off. I can remember always having this game with the Spectrum. Anybody who's ever owned a Spectrum probably recognises this box. They had sort of like a set of these things. Everyone used to have all of these. It's sort of like make a chip, which was just crap. It's just making electronic circuits for some reason. I don't know why you'd want to do that. And then there was Survival, which I don't think I ever played. I picked this up a bit later on because I just liked the artwork, and these boxes really take me back to when I was younger. But yeah, first one we're going to play is Scrabble, Computer Scrabble. Now this is basically the board game, which is by, who is that by? Spear and Sons. And basically it comes, like I said, it comes in this really cool box, really sort of retro feel. You get the silver tape in there, and the manual basically just goes through the rules of Scrabble, and it just tells you how to play, but with the additional instructions on how to load the tape and that sort of thing. And then on the back it says the other games that they have in this, Scion, who made this game. They got Horace and the Spiders, Horace Goes Skiing, Backgammon, Space Raiders, Planetoids, Flight Simulation, VU File, VU Calculator, and VU 3D, which I remember having VU 3D, I think. It's just a art package type thing. So yeah, let's have a quick look. So yeah, here we go on the screen. You can tell this is a really early Spectrum game. The fact that it's asking you if you've got a black or white or colour TV. So we'll say colour. You could save the games, so no. And that's what was really cool about this game. I remember, because you could play against the computer. So first player, do you want them to play, Spectrum to play? No, that can be me. Second one, yes. Level 1 easy to level 4 hard. So we do God. Do you want Spectrum play next one? Yep. Let's do Jesus. And the last person, let's put him on level 2. And we've got to have the devil in there, haven't we? Do you want to see the computer thinking? Why you'd want to sit there and wait for it to think? I don't know. So no. Do you want it to wait between moves? No, thank you. So yeah, here we go. Quite a basic game. You have, so I'm going first, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen. And you have the arrow keys which move the little cursor around, which is really responsive. You got your letters at the bottom of the screen, and then also you have those different options there, so you can change your tiles. You can, let's see if I can get the right, yeah, J juggles up the tiles, which is a nice little animation there. You can quit the game. You can rearrange the tiles into your own order. You can see what the symbols are: triple word, triple letter, double word, double letter, just like the board game. And view racks, well, you won't be able to see much because we're playing against a computer, so the racks are hidden. So basically it's just like Scrabble on the board. So what we got power, so you press A to go across, type in the letters you want to use, and it says you can score 26. Do you want to place that? If it doesn't recognise the word, it will say, "Are you sure?" Basically, you can cheat if you wanted to and just say, "Yes, I believe that is a word." So you can just put any words down really if you're playing on your own. But yeah, so as you can see, it's quite quick. It's showing the thinking for the third player there because he's level 2, so he has to have a little think about it. But yeah, I just remember playing this game quite a lot as a kid. Like I said, we used to play a lot of board games. I still do, and the problem with board games is you have to get friends or family together to play it with you. Let's just try and put another word in here. What should we have? Let's give them a juggle. Let's try to get that on there. So if we go across, we just do tree. So yeah, if you wanted to play a game, you have to get your friends together. So this was a really good game where you could set it up, you could play against the computer. Quite educational because you'll learn how to spell and the points and that sort of thing. So yeah, for me this is probably, although it's a really basic Spectrum game, it does bring back a lot of memories, this one. I can remember playing this with my dad, I can remember playing it with my brother a few times, and also with friends that had come round, my friend Paul, Dan. When they used to come round, we used to put this on and play it. I remember a lot of the times we would just make up words thinking that they were spelt right when they probably weren't. Oh, my turn. Who's in the lead? That's actually me, so that's quite good. The idea of Scrabble is to try and use these red triple word tiles. That's when you get the best scores, and not to give them away to the other players. Down, let's do toe. So yeah, if you've never played Scrabble before, I'm sure you're picking it up as you go along. You get a rack of letters. There's 7 letters in your rack. It shows you on the right hand side there how many tiles are left in the pool of letters to use. And every time you use a letter, you pick up a new one, a random letter, and you have to make words which join onto other words on the board. Hopefully going through those different coloured tiles to get double points for some letters, triple points, and you get double word scores and triple word scores. And the idea is to get the highest score by the end. If you use all your tiles first, then you also get a bonus score. So if we try and get that red square on the right or down the bottom, I can't do it, but I'll just do gift. So if I just play this game to the end so we can just wrap this video up. It's only a quick one for the first video. Obviously it's not a very exciting game, but like I said, Scrabble was one of my first ever games on the Spectrum, so I had to put it on there really. I think this is a really good version of the game. It's very simple, it runs really well, it's quite smooth, apart from this thinking bit, but that's, you know, that's the Spectrum doing its thing, trying to think. I think, what's it say on the back of here? Yeah, it's got 11,000 words which you can choose from, so the computer's spinning through those 11,000 words, seeing where it can put it on the board and play it, so it's not too bad really. Let's do, I can't really see much, so we'll do tile. I was going to say I'm not really scoring very highly, but I'm actually in the lead at the moment, one move ahead. So it says Computer Scrabble is just like the popular board game, with one exception. You now have a top level opponent, your Sinclair Spectrum computer. In this word game, for 1 to 4 players, the computer can take part of any or all of them, so you can watch them play themselves if you want. And with 4 levels of skill, all standards of players are catered for. At the hardest level, it will beat all but the very best, and quickly. The typical response time is under 90 seconds. Watch the computer think about its move and try words on the board. It seems almost human, but with over 11,000 words in its memory, it will have you running for your dictionary. Let's just have my go. Let's do down hog. It adheres to the published Scrabble board game rules, so you can trust it to add up the scores, and it will even juggle your letters tiles around on the rack for you. This high quality program with full colour graphics will provide hours of entertainment and a stiff challenge for players of all ages. The pack contains a tape cassette of the program and a comprehensive booklet describing the game. You need nothing else except for your Spectrum 48K and a cassette player. So I'm still in, well, I'm drawing the devil now. Let's give these a juggle. Right, if we use that triple at the top there and do red, we get 12 for that. So we're down to no tiles left in the pot to choose from. So I'm now down to my last 5 letters. If I can use those letters up before the rest of the people use theirs, I get a bonus score and may just beat God, Jesus and the devil. Alright, see, I've got rubbish letters to choose from, so it's not going to be very easy. Alright, let's get rid of one of these U's, because otherwise I'm never going to get rid of it. So let's just do up. Right, let's see if we can get any of this out of the way. It always gets hard when it gets down to the last couple of letters. Let's try use these. I've got a blank, which means it can be used as anything. So we can do U, S, use. Low score, but just leaves me with those 2 letters to use. Now, I'm not sure if this is a real word. Where's? W-A-I-R-S. Alright, let's just do it anyway, so we can wrap the video up. So if we go down and do W-A-Y for way. See, it says challenge, are you sure about where's? So obviously that wasn't a real word, but I'm going to put it in anyway, just so we can finish the video. Word accepted. And then it shows you what letters they had left on theirs, and you press it for the final score, and I won. Well, sort of 137. So there we go, that is Scrabble on the ZX Spectrum. There's the box. Thanks for watching my first game video. Sorry if it wasn't that exciting, but like I said, I want to go through all the games that give me any sort of memories on the system, and that was probably one of the first ones I ever played or ever had or owned. I might have been a bit young to play it when I originally first had it, but it's definitely there with the computer from day one. So there we go, that's Computer Scrabble on the ZX Spectrum. If you liked the video, please remember to thumb it up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.